We are struggling, man. This FSU team, for the first time under Marcus Vale, is facing some real challenge. Like we have a losing record. I don't know if we never had a losing record under this coach. Obviously, we had an absolute gauntlet to start the year. Alabama, we end up beating Alabama in a tough game. We won by 10, but I would argue that game was even closer. We had to, I think, entering the fourth quarter, it was tied up. So we had to go out there and win that game. Rayshawn Slaughter had a pretty good day. And yeah, all things was good. Game number 2 of the gauntlet. Oh man, came through, dropped the sub on me. Oh man. Amazon Prime sub. Hey, I appreciate you, Den. Den the Great, I appreciate you, bro. 3 months. Then we got into Michigan. And Michigan is a team we played, in the last 3 years, we played 4 or 5 times at this point, and I don't know if we scored over 20 points on this team, over 15. We lose 14-7 in a game where we just can't figure out. We just can't figure out the offense, man. They put up 14 in the fourth quarter. We put up 7 in the second, and that's the offense right there. And it wasn't like Marcus Vale played or Rayshawn Slaughter played bad. Like 283 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Now, he didn't play great, but this interception was not his fault. Our freshman receiver, Ty Burton, had a great day, had a breakout game, but he had the game-losing drop that led to the interception. He dropped the ball, it tipped up, and they intercepted it during our 2-minute drill to tie that game up. Now, Rayshawn Slaughter gave them the momentum. He did have a fumble. You can't see it here on the stat sheet for some reason, but he did have a fumble that led to the scoop and score at the start of the fourth quarter, and that's how we ended up losing that game. Now you get into Georgia. We played Georgia last season on the schedule. Early game as well. We ended up beating Georgia, but we was home for that game. This time, Georgia, we had to go to Georgia, Athens, and we lost in OT in a game where Rayshawn Slaughter was banged up. I mean, hurt, just fighting through it. He came out the game, Backo came in, did his thing, but he was fighting, had rib pain all day, but he played his heart out, man. I mean, 292, 2 touchdowns with 70 completion percentage. He did have a good amount of overthrows, but for a guy that was hurt and still played that well, we'll take that. Now, we end up losing this game because we went for it in overtime. We went for the 4th down, 4th and inches. Ezekiel Ladd, come on, bro. You're a contact-seeking running back, and you ended the game. Y'all can't even see it, man. Y'all can't even see it. He ended the game with -7 rushing yards. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, man. I don't know why we ran the ball with him on 4th down, 4th and inches. -7 rushing yards is insane. Christian had his best game of the season. He likes to drop the ball, so we're going to be a little bit careful. Ty Burton might be moving to that starting role at some point, might move into that X receiver spot. But we'll see. We'll see, man. That was also a very tough loss, man. The defense did nothing crazy, but they did enough to win. Now, with all that being said, Boston College. We're a 99 overall team. We shouldn't be losing. We just shouldn't be losing. That's not something that should be happening, man. That's not something that should be happening. Let's see what the podcast got to say. Let's hop into recruiting as well. We'll do some recruiting, listen to the podcast. It's going to talk about the last game. But let's go ahead and listen to what they got to say.
Get into it. We have to talk about the gauntlet.
It's been a rough few weeks to watch.
I mean, we all saw it on the schedule, right? Number 3, Alabama, number 1, Michigan, and then number 14, Georgia. Back to back to back.
It was a stress test. And honestly, you saw 3 completely different versions of Florida State in 3 weeks.
You really did. Let's start with the Alabama game because that felt like a switch flipped.
It did. The box score says 38-28, but for 3 quarters, it was pretty ugly.
Right, and then Ousmane Kroma goes down with that injury, and you think, okay, it's over.
And instead, the opposite happened. Rayshawn Slaughter just decided he wasn't going to lose.
4 touchdowns in 1 quarter. That isn't just a quarterback playing well. That's a takeover.
It's a statement. And then, the defense sealed it with that Dom Luvenberg pick 6.
So they come out of that game looking like they can win any way imaginable, and then they just hit a wall.
The Michigan wall, that 14-7 loss is so interesting because it wasn't really a bad performance.
No, the defense was incredible. Tylen Lee, a guy who was, what, third on the depth chart?
Yeah, he comes out of nowhere, gets 2 sacks. The defense held up its end of the bargain.
But the offense just looked snake bit. I mean, that interception that popped right off Ty Burton's chest.
Yeah, that felt like the game just decided, nope, not today. It wasn't really tactical, just bad luck.
Which brings us to the main event for this deep dive. The trip to
James
Athens.
Hard traded
The
again.
Battle of Sanford Stadium. And if Michigan was a frustration, Georgia was, it was a war.
A war decided by, what, inches? A 27-21 overtime loss? That's gotta sting.
It does, but when you look at how they lost and how they played, I mean, let's talk about Rashawn Slaughter.
Playing through a rib injury.
In that environment, on the road against that defense, and he still throws for almost 300 yards with 0 interceptions.
That's what a leader does. He proved he can win ugly, even when the final score says he didn't.
He kept them in a game they probably had no business being in. But we have to talk about the call.
Oh, the call. Overtime. 4th and inches.
Coach Marcus Vale doesn't hesitate. He goes for it.
They give it to Ezekiel Ladd, and he gets absolutely stuffed. Game over.
And the forums, they're on fire about it. But I don't think it was a reckless call.
No, I think it was an identity call.
Exactly. Vale isn't the kind of coach to kick a field goal and just hope for the best. He trusts his guys to get 1 single inch.
He was playing to win, not playing to not lose.
The problem wasn't the play call. The problem was the guy on the other team.
Himmy Peppers.
A 97 overall for a reason. That was the difference. When FSU needed 1 yard, they got stopped. When Georgia needed a game winner.
Peppers just broke 3 tackles and walked into the end zone, 117 yards. He was just inevitable.
He was, though you got to give a shout out to Christian Neptune again.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards. He was Slaughter's safety blanket when everything else was falling apart.
He's just so reliable. So, okay, let's zoom out. The gauntlet is over. FSU is 1-2.
Yeah, and on paper, that looks like a failure for a team with title aspirations.
But look at the context. They lost 2 games by a combined 13 points to 2 of the best teams in the country.
They weren't exposed. They were tested. They took heavyweight punches and were still standing in overtime.
They definitely didn't leave Athens with their heads down. They left knowing exactly how small the margins are at the top.
And maybe that's the lesson you need to learn in October, not in January.
You'd much rather learn it now, yeah.
So that's the real takeaway here. The question isn't whether they have the talent. We know they're a 99 overall team.
Right.
The question is, what happens now? Does losing these slugfests break their spirit, or do they come out next week angry, focused, and maybe even more dangerous than before?
The rest of the country better hope it's not the second one.
So, looking at recruiting here, we're doing okay. I'm not sure if this class will be better than last year's class. Y'all do bring us some good points. Offense has been better this season. Defense missing. That's crazy. Yeah, especially when you consider just the recruiting class we brought in last year. I would argue we brought in more defensive stars or defensive young talent. And like we brought in a bunch of elite development D linemen. And they're freshmen, but you expect them guys to have some type of impact out there. You expect, some of these defensive guys to do something. But yeah, I feel like the defense have taken a slight step back this year so far. Let's see here. Damn, this is going to be a tough recruitment to win. We're going to try, though. So can you show the full slider set with the... Yeah, I'll show it, bro. I got you. So let you know the online league starting. I think we're at the point where everyone needs to send a cheese. I think that's where we at. All right, let's see. We got so many 5-star linebackers on this list. This is ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this. So many 5-star linebackers. We're not even going after this. I feel there's no way we can't go after this guy. He's a 5-star linebacker that's not even a bust. There's one thing this guy a bust, but none of them are. Hold up. What is going on? It is 3 5-star linebackers from Florida. Okay, I got to figure out how to go after all 3 of them. This guy, I really don't think we'll get this guy, even though he's a gem. He comes on a visit this week. Need a great visit. Same tier opponent. I love that they consider Boston College same tier as us. That's going to help us out. All right. You locked this out, and you're coming on a visit. Like, give me my visit back, EA. Curry, what's up, bro? You say you're from Louisiana? Finally called a stream? I appreciate you coming through, bro. We don't have no chance. The GOAT live. Oh, man. No, you the GOAT, bro. You the GOAT, bro. You the GOAT. I remember what you did last stream. You the GOAT, bro. All right, yeah, I don't think we have a chance for this guy. He's coming on a visit next week. Conference prestige. I wonder if the best play is just to get out on that guy. He's a zone corner from Florida. Like, I mean, look how much interest. Like, bro. That's crazy. He said, no, facts. W. Curry. Yeah, no, Curry. Yeah, W. Curry, man. Where do we find some more hours? I will, damn, we got even a 5-star safety. We're not going after. Like, we got. He's a hybrid too. Hey, Jay, appreciate that follow. This supposed to be over here. Okay, yes, this supposed to be like this. Yep, there we go. There we go. There we go. But we do have one more pod to listen to before we hop into this game. He said, finally caught you on stream. Hey, Jay. I appreciate you, my guy. You from YR? What's YR? Let's throw this pod on, man. This is gonna be another quick one, like 4 minutes. But it's kind of talking about. Oh, you from YouTube? YouTube. Appreciate you coming through, man. This pod gonna talk a little bit about kind of the fan base and kind of the feedback that we got after this 1-2 start. Like, I don't know. Remember when Brian Kelly told LSU fans they're unrealistic and they're spoiled? I'm feeling a little bit like that, man. Feeling a little spoiled. I mean, let's see what they gotta say.
Okay, you have to help me make sense.
Have you played the game yet? No, I've been live for like
reigning
10 minutes,
national
15 minutes.
champions.
I haven't played yet.
A Florida State roster that's rated a 99 overall in the game. That's mathematical perfection.
It's the hard cap.
Yeah.
You literally can't get better.
And yet, here we are, staring at a team in, well, a full-blown identity crisis.
It sounds absurd, doesn't it? But that 99 on the screen is exactly why Tallahassee is at the brink. Expectations are a dangerous thing.
They were supposed to be on a victory lap.
Exactly. Instead, they run straight into this gauntlet, Alabama, Michigan, Georgia, and they limp out of it 1-2.
So that's the mission for this deep dive. How does a team look like kings one week and then look completely second tier the next? Is this a dynasty that's bored or one that's actually broken?
To figure that out, you have to start with that Alabama game, the season opener.
Right, the 38-28 win. They look dominant.
On paper, yeah. A win against the number 3 team looks great, but they put up 24 of those points in the fourth quarter.
The night the switch flipped, they called it. It felt like they could just decide to win.
But that's the trap, you know? Flipping a switch implies the switch was off for 3 quarters. Remember, Usmani Krumah, their star running back, got hurt early.
He barely touched the ball.
And the offense was just stagnant. So that comeback was less about dominance and more about desperation.
But their quarterback, Rashawn Slaughter, looked elite. I mean, over 250, 4 touchdowns, no mistakes. That feels like championship football.
The stats were elite for sure. And having Christian Neptune, the transfer, step up was huge. But you can't rely on a linebacker, Dom Leuenberg, getting a pick 6 to seal your wins.
So you think that win was a false dawn?
It convinced them they were invincible, that they could play an incomplete game and still win. And then Michigan happens.
A 14-7 loss. at home. But is it fair to call it a psychological block? I watched it. It just felt like really, really bad luck.
Luck is a factor, but great teams find a way. Look, it wasn't a blowout,
Not at all.
but it was a spiritual loss. FSU controlled the game for 3 quarters, but they just wouldn't put Michigan away.
Well, look at the turning points. A Slaughter fumble return for a TD, and the game ender. A pass hits the star freshman Ty Burden in the chest. He gets hit, and it pops up for an interception.
A freak occurrence. I get it. But why was the game close enough for one freak play to decide it? That's the curse. They played tight.
Like they were protecting that 99 rating.
Exactly. Instead of just playing football, the only guy who looked free was the third-string DT, Tylon Lee. He had 2 sacks. The talent is there.
The body is strong, but the mind is fragile.
And that loss just shattered that invincible narrative.
So then they go to Athens. They play number 14 Georgia, and they lose again, 27-21 in overtime. But this felt heavier than the Michigan game.
It was a war of attrition. And this is the game that makes the whole crisis so confusing. You saw Slaughter playing through a rib injury.
He was sacrificing his body out there, nearly 300 yards, no mistakes. He showed so much guts.
But guts didn't get the win. And now everyone's pointing at Coach Marcus Vale for that 4th and inches call in overtime.
The decision to go for it.
He bet on his offensive line to get him 1 inch.
Yeah.
They got stuffed. Then Georgia's back. Jimmy Peppers just runs it down their throats. Game over.
So now the fan base is just split. You've got the rational fans saying, hey, relax, we lost to 2 Giants by 13 combined points.
And they have a point. But the emotional fans, they're looking at that 99 rating and they see a team that just can't close.
There's a real fear, isn't there? That FSU isn't bad, but that they're just good, not great.
Stuck in purgatory. Good enough to beat almost anyone, but not the other elites. And that puts all the pressure on Vale to prove he's a closer, not just a builder.
And on Slaughter, too. Quarterbacks are judged by wins, not gritty performances.
At the end of the day, yeah.
So
Appreciate the
cut through
sub,
the
my
noise
guy.
for me.
I appreciate you, bro.
Has this 99 overall team been exposed as a fraud?
No, they have been exposed. They've been tested.
Yeah.
And for now, they've failed that test. But getting punched in the mouth like that, it wakes you up.
So the question is, do these losses break their spirit? Or do they harden them for the playoffs?
That's it, right there. The difference between a broken season and a forged dynasty is going to be decided by how they answer that very question.
Jeffrey. Hey, I appreciate that sub, bro. Appreciate that sub, my guy. You said, why aren't you using your coach points? That's a great question. I don't know what to use them on. That's part of it. That's honestly part of the reason I haven't used them. I'm not sure what to use them on. I'll figure it out. Maybe after this game we'll use them. So this Boston College team, we're better. We're definitely better. I forgot to show y'all the sliders, dude. Too. Damn, my guy. I got you, bro. So do you only picture sliders? So I change them inside of Dynasty, but I export them if that makes sense. I think that's the way you're supposed to do it. But I'll show the sliders after this game. My fault. I was supposed to show them. So you put a check on the parlay and oh man, don't bet on us, bro. Don't bet on us. Come on, bro. All right, come on, lock in. Lock in. Don't bet on us, man. Damn, I forgot to set up the channel points too. That's cool. We gonna get right. Cover 0 here, boxed. Good coverage, man. Way to knock that ball out, Bates. Good coverage, boy. Let's go nickel here. Single mug. Good coverage. They go run here. Wow, I thought we was all over it. Wow. Come on. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Loving the FSU rebuild. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. We're going to use some coach points. Like I said, I honestly wasn't sure what to use them on. At first, I wanted to use them on. You said D-Line lock in. The thing about it with this 4-2-5 defense is like we only got 2 linebackers on the field most of the time. So like the D-line really got to play well to stop the run. And this year they haven't. They have not played well, especially compared to last year. And it's like maybe we need to rotate guys because we do have young guys out here with great development trait, and maybe we need to give them a look. Pick. Yo, EA be tripping out, bro. That's easy money. I mean, you, me, and I are catching that, bro. Oh man, no way. That's 6 points, bro. I don't know what he throwing, bro. Look at that, bro. Look at that. Two buffoons out here, man. Two buffoons. It's gonna be a long year if we lose to BC. Bro, we lose to Boston College. They calling for my head, bro. They calling for Marcus Vale head. We lose to BC. Where is he going over there? This box. No, we upgraded his speed. Okay. D'Angelo might get a pick this year, man. Look at that acceleration. We upgraded his speed. He no longer got the stiff hips. We got him in yoga. We got him in yoga in the all season, so he no longer got the stiff hips, man. Upgrade that speed and acceleration. All right, come on. Let's dominate with the offense. I want the young guys to get in, man. I want this game to be where the young guys get in. We gotta play angry today. Let's start with the run, man. Chroma is in the game. That's gonna be a 10-yard pickup on first down. Usmani Cromer. Hopefully he don't get hurt, man. Or refuse to play like he did last week. It's that first time catching you live. Fired up. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Kristen Neptune, that's not open. That is wide open. Give us a good ball. Go get it then. Nakamura. We got some crazy names on this team. We said a lot of content, bro. Did a chat GPT Dynasty based on you wrote the glory linebacker. He said you at Michigan State and won. Hey, bro, that's tough. That's tough. I appreciate you being here, my guy. I appreciate you being here. Let's get to Usmani. Oh, okay, Usmani. Down to the 37-yard line. Rayshawn Slaughter. Let's work. Let's work. We got a new playbook this year. That might be part of the issues the offense taking a step back is we do have a new offense we installed, man. And our reasoning behind that, we just wasn't sure if the same offense will work. Oh, that's not open. We just wasn't sure if the same offense will work 3 years in a row. It's like, for me, it's like you gotta be ahead of the curve. And you might say, oh, if it's broke, don't fix it. No, you gotta be ahead of the curve, man. You can't find out your offense don't work no more. Hold on, that's open. Give us a good ball. Oh man, that's good coverage. That's good coverage, man. That's good coverage. Third and long here. But yeah, I truly feel like you gotta evolve with your offense. So that's why we kind of changed the playbook. We're still running the pro style. But if that's open, it's not a first down, but it is 4th and 3. And bring out Wade. Bring out the kicker, Wade, man. He's a junior at this point. I think he got some missed field goals on the season already. Okay, we'll be up 3-0 here. You manually upgrade your players? Yes, sir. It took forever. I think I manually upgraded my players for an hour during that off-season stream. I think I literally did it for an hour. Obviously, I be talking to you guys, taking it slow, so we don't be rushing through it. We just be having a good time. But yeah, we do man progress. VIP coming through with the resub, man. 6 months. 6 months. I appreciate you, bro. He said, what offense we running? We are running. Where are we running? Boise State. Boise State had a pro style offense. So I have no idea if this playbook good. It feels solid so far. Like the losses, I'm not blaming on like our playbook. Dot. Wow, we go cover 2 and they hit the tighten up the seam for absolute missile down to the 43-yard line. Okay, go back to man coverage. Appreciate that sub though, VIP. Y'all boys be showing love on these streams, man. Let's go. These boys trying to play, aren't they? These boys trying to play. These boys be trying to play. Chill out. All right, 2nd and 5 here. Play action. No, it is a run to the outside. We're too slow. Dom is so slow. I got to get him out of there. I don't think he's not even our best linebacker, is he? I know he had that pick 6 earlier in the season. I think he had the game-winning pick 6, but he's not even our best linebacker, but he's out there. Yeah, no, it should be. Wow, hold up. Wow, where is Cleveland? The linebacker situation in this 4-2 playbook is so interesting. Is it just both your sub linebackers? I think it is. I think it's just your top sub linebackers. Linebackers for this 4-2 playbook, linebackers just don't matter whatsoever. Like all you really need is one good linebacker. Get him on the ground. Wow. Okay, we're good. Just sub linebacker, yeah. I wish I would have been noticed that. And then with this playbook, it's so interesting because there we go. Let's get some D tackle play, man. Let's get some D tackle play. All right, 3rd and 4 here. We'll go man coverage. Check down. Wow, 1st down. What a ball. He said, yo, in the 4-2, he said linebacker on the field is a Will and Mike. But no way it's the Will and Mike because when I'm in this 4-2, like let's just go 4-2-5. It's like it's Dom out here and it's Mason, and neither of those guys are Dom is like a 3rd string linebacker on this team. Wow, we're gonna be losing here. All right, showed it. Dom is like all the way buried on the depth chart, but he's my next highest linebacker for the sub linebackers, if that makes sense. Kane, what's up, bro? You said what's new? We trash right now. Say no, I would say we trash. See, baby, you said what's the streaming schedule? I would say 3 to 4 times a week. I don't have like a set day. I will say like Sundays and Saturdays mornings. You could see me pretty consistently. Saturday and Sunday mornings pretty consistently. Around 11, 12 o'clock noon. And I usually catch a weekday or 2. So like I'm live today. What's today? Tuesday. I wouldn't be surprised if I hit like Friday or if I hit Thursday, get another weekday, and then Saturday and Sunday, something like that. All right, come on. We're I don't like this, man. But yeah, we not looking good right now, man. We're not looking good. Let's go audible. And we're home in this game. Like, come on. Give us a good ball. Yep. Ezekiel, he's slow, but we'll take that. That works. All right, what else we have? Probably need to run the ball a little bit more. We'll do this little halfback swing with Uzmani.
You might as well keep attacking it just like that.
Okay, he picks up 4.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play.
Can we dot that? No, we cannot. Interceptions with these slides are crazy, or the lack of them. We don't catch them, they don't catch them. It's fair. Both teams should have an interception right now. Can we throw that? Good ball, and good way to hold on to that. Ezekiel, way to hold on to that thing. Good ball from the quarterback. Let's go run here. We getting a little bit too pass happy.
His quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was.
Go back to the pass.
And the big time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and
It's open. Just take your yardage. Yep, Tayshawn. Tayshawn hasn't been too involved this season so far. I would love to change that at some point. Okay, this looks like this is man coverage.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand. Let's get this football out. Let's get some
Throw the tight end on the zig.
Third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the
Way to hold on, Uzmani. Way to hold on. It's a running back, man. We got trust in him. He got phenomenal ability to catch the ball. Like he's a true receiving back that literally can be a third down back, or every down back. Like he got power. As soon as I say that, he comes out the game. Quan Hester comes in. It's just like whenever we're down to the backup running backs, it's not good, bro. These young running backs, they're years away. Years away. Ain't none of them on nothing. Ain't none of them show me anything. They on nothing. That's gonna be a touchdown. Ezekiel with a pretty good day so far, man. Ezekiel, I feel like last year, 5-star freshman receiver. He played a lot, but didn't produce too much. Probably had like 300, 400 yards last season. I was hoping he'd take a big jump this year, and we haven't quite seen it yet. You said Ray got smacked? Let me see. Who Ray? Hold up. Who is 7'9"? Who they got guarding my tight end, bro? That's not even my tight end. That's my ex-receiver. No, bro. Why they got an edge rusher boxing my ex-receiver? Boxing him. Boxed. I mean, 97 speed at receiver. Speed, not everything, but that's embarrassing. Oh, my goodness. They targeting my dog. So last week he had the ribs injury. And obviously everyone knows about that. He put the helmet right in the ribs. That's what we doing, 1-7? All right, bet we got something for you, bro. We got something for you.
How they get this guy the ball.
We got something for you, bro. Don't worry about that. 1-7. We got something for you. Watch your body. Oh, man.
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Wisconsin dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain.
All right, come on. Momentum.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there.
Momentum. We'll leave Dom out here at linebacker. He been starting all year at linebacker. And come on, Dom. Show him why you starting. Show him why you out there starting, man. You snuck in the depth chart as a starter. Even though he wasn't supposed to be. But you've been playing okay, man. Like I said, he had the game-winning pick 6 against Alabama. So, I feel like at this point, it wouldn't make sense to take his starting spot away. They do go run here. Mason all over it. Good work. Good work. Okay. This is where we take over. This is where we take over.
As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best
We got
linebackers in the
press
NFL.
coverage.
From the gun on third down.
We paying trust in these young. Oh my goodness, bro.
Got a first down.
Wide open for what's his name? Whoever their quarterback is, man. Wide open for him. The D line not on nothing.
Down, it's the scrambling ability of the
Amazing coverage. We got to send the boys, man. We got to send the blitz. But amazing coverage. The D line not on nothing, and it's like we got the dogs. I feel like look at Buddy, bro. He in the backfield, don't know who got the ball. Good coverage. He don't know who got the ball. Got no idea.
by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you
He
find
just
a
in the
tight end,
backfield
see if you can
lost.
make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
So now
You say you
it's
currently
second and
rebuilding Virginia Tech. It's rough, really. I wouldn't think that'd be a too challenging of a rebuild.
go up top. Looking
Nope, we there. That's Mason guarding the tight end. That was solid coverage with a good ball. He could have caught that.
The offense just has not been able
We won't send a blitz here again, and maybe we'll pay for it. 3rd and 10. Come on, D-line.
in the passing game. That was a
Come on,
really
D-line.
good
We might have to make some changes to the rush D tackles and defensive ends. Damn, cooked in man coverage. Who is that? Benjamin Westerman, the true freshman 5-star corner.
Gotta get everybody on the same
I feel like he's been holding it down all season for the most part, but right there, that was not good.
wants to throw it.
They take a shot, and Benjamin on back-to-back plays, baked chicken. Damn near got to get him out of there.
It doesn't take a lot of time.
Back-to-back plays.
Explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They
Sesame
took another
chicken.
shot and hit it, and they've completely
Wow.
flipped the field.
Come on, Benjamin.
Really carry momentum with
Come on, Benjamin. You giving me flashbacks of wow. Okay, we get him down. Give me flashbacks to that D'Angelo Boyd game when he gave us 3 touchdowns in the first half. Last year when we had to bench him.
now on second and goal.
Wow. And I just realized I did not call timeouts.
We got a
That's on me. Wow. 2-minute drill. I could have got some points here before half. That's on me.
By the defense that
3rd and
shutting down the option
4. I'm going to go zone coverage here. Give him a different look.
game, and all week long in practice,
Give them a
they've
different
really
look,
focused
and
on
they go
this
play
assignment.
action. It's nothing open. D-line finally
Nowhere to go
absolutely boxed them,
offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
and they'll tie you up. No, they're gonna miss this. They're gonna miss this. They're gonna miss this because the game is not don't work how it should. It'll be 10-7. Fix the game, man. How that glitch been in the game for 2 years?
down by a field goal.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick
Been in the
that
game
should
for
be
2 years. That's embarrassing.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half.
You say you rebuilding Mississippi State? You said schedule a gauntlet, bro. SEC, man. That's that SEC ball.
Throwing. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient.
What's up, Sean? How you?
Before the break.
Do we have anything here? Oh my goodness, that I was just about to throw it away.
The heat and they get home and they get him at the 21.
They called the timeout, bro. It's 7 seconds. What are you on?
Maybe a chance to get off a
What are you
couple
calling a timeout for, bro? 7 seconds.
to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Worked his way out to the 28-yard
So enjoying the stream. Hey, I appreciate you being here, man. Halftime it's kind of a nasty game at halftime. Not we not dominating. The offense not looking good. Ezekiel having a good game. We'll say that. 5 catches, 5 targets, 1 touchdown, 62 yards. Like, we'll take that. But outside of that, we not doing anything special. You said I love playing crazy schedules. Always add the best teams for non-conference games. Yeah, man. I'm happy. Like, we could have went the Notre Dame route where we don't have a tough schedule. Or, a lot of teams do that. A lot of teams do that where they non-conference, they just go easy games because you could get into the playoffs, with 10 wins. Where Nakamura? I don't know where he at, bro. Is he not out here playing?
That one bounced through the end zone.
No, he out there.
Touchback.
I think he out there. Let's
State offense returns to the field. They had this lead to start
Yeah, he out there. He
because
just
of the pass
he just not on nothing. He went back to Japan. That's insane. That's insane. Chill out. That's insane. Ezekiel want to play. Ezekiel want to play today, man. Let Ezekiel, man, and he hurt just like that. Just like that. New subscriber. Enjoy the content. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, bro. Bro, we got one player hooping, and as soon as he start hooping, he get hurt.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10.
As soon as he start hooping. Insane. Let's get it to him here, man. Get it to him here. Nakamura, get involved. Get involved. Bruised ribs. You could sit down for a little bit. Let's get Ty Burton in the game. Get the young lion in the game for a little bit.
The Knowles with myriad options after
Get
that
Ty Burton, and we're gonna see who get him the ball here.
wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the
You gotta die for that, Ty.
just missed the target on that.
You gotta die for that.
Put it on his body.
Sometimes you see
So you like the gameplay? Hey, after the game, I'm gonna show the sliders, man.
this QB looks like
Bro, Ezekiel back in the game already. I thought he was gonna be out for a little bit. That's wide open. There we go, Nakamura. I was about to call him Nutamoro.
Now they're really starting to
Said thanks to your videos, you was able to rebuild your alma mater, FIU, in 3 years. Hey, that's tough. I'm assuming you went crazy in that portal. You had to go crazy in that portal.
The Seminoles have this offense rolling.
Go run here.
The gun, running back on the move. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because
nothing.
they've been able to shut this
And he
guy
take a
down.
hit.
You
Damn.
gotta keep that up here in the second half.
Nothing
And he take the
doing
hit.
downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Gotta figure out this new offense, man.
On that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Gotta figure out this new offense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll
Got
move
Ty
wide
Burton in the
receiver.
game.
On 3rd and
Let's try to
long,
get it to
he's
him.
gonna have to
And we
throw
throw,
it.
wow. And we throw an interception, man. Ty Burton was absolutely bagged on that route.
Close in on him after a good return on
Oh
the
my
offensive
goodness, man. Interception. Did Nakamura get hurt? We throw an interception, but I mean, we're throwing this with anticipation. Damn, this was open. I didn't think this was going to get open because I seen double coverage. I look now, double coverage. I go to my next read. I'm like, this is one-on-one coverage. I know he's cutting in. He don't have inside leverage. So maybe I did force it. But damn, bro, he ran the route better. Ran it better than my receiver. So I'm throwing it as soon as he started cutting. And yes, I mean, tough.
So much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable?
He said, just got back from the gym, too tired to turn on the game.
Big momentum swing.
He said, I appreciate the stream. I appreciate you being here, bro. I appreciate you being tapped in. They go pitch. We got to get out there. That's going to be Frederick Valentine with the missed tackle.
Now he's loose. Good job running tough and behind his
This is an embarrassing game, bro. Embarrassing performance.
The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Embarrassing.
Trying play action.
Fake the pass.
Fires
At my user. Wow. What a ball. What a ball.
He'll go out of bounds at the
Wow.
35-yard line. Big pickup.
Who he feeling like, man? I mean, so I thought he was throwing it to the tight end. He wasn't. It looks like he was actually throwing a comeback route. And then Dom, you good, Dom? Dom, we got some linebackers that want to play, Dom. We got some linebackers that want to play. You gotta at least get dirty. You gotta at least get dirty, Dom. I understand. What's up, Jay? I understand if you dive and you miss, you gotta at least get dirty. We got some guys that want to play now at that linebacker room.
They'll go to the running
At some point, we got to get him out there.
3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
The big
Cover
fella
3
in the
match.
middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards. and
Play
those centers,
action.
owning the
Damn,
line
we
of
actually
scrimmage,
had
and
pressure
keeping
that
running backs
play.
on the ground.
We actually had pressure.
Almost immediately, short
First
gain
time.
there and still a little ground to cover.
Receiver ran a lazy route. Yeah, he a freshman, bro.
Half an inch noise, debilitating
Maybe he wasn't expecting the ball. I don't know. We shouldn't have thrown it.
on 3rd down at the zone.
They go run, and oh my goodness, we had a chance to tackle him in the backfield.
On 3rd downs, he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance.
All right,
I want
come on.
Square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall.
Another run here to the outside. That's a good open field tackle. 9-8. Who you? Carl, the true freshman. Carl, let me know something. You want to keep playing? I ain't, why is Carl even out there?
Had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key
Is he
right now
starting?
is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays
Why is he
ago.
playing?
Defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you gotta
That's
change
probably why
up
we're not
front
getting no pressure.
defensively and try
He
to
not
get
supposed to be
this offensive
playing.
line different alignment of
He's an
receivers
edge
and
setter.
defenders.
Let me look. Let me dive into it. So D tackle, rush D tackles. Okay. As far as defensive ends, starting defensive ends, who we have? So Carl is 2nd string, so Williams must be hurt. Williams must be hurt or something. If we
Not much doing there as that defense runs him out
come
of
on,
bounds.
figure it out. Come on, third and long.
After missing a field goal
Figure
on
it
the
out.
last drive.
That's all you could do.
From the gun, wants to pass.
We there. No, don't do
Forced out
that.
of the pocket.
Big hit. Who he feeling like, bro?
He had a gang tackle.
I
First
come
down.
down with my safety later, boom, and he just Josh Allen.
Man down on the play as the
He
officials
Donovan
get ready to
McNabb, bro.
checked out.
He Big Ben. Tim Tebow came back. Like, bro, who they be feeling like, bro?
Shazam!
Because if we try to do that, my man stole on the ground. They still trying to, they bring the stretcher out right now if I do that with my quarterback, bro. They going to get the stretcher. Who he feeling like, man? Ate him up. And then he had my defensive lineman shocked. That's nuts. Hey, appreciate that follow, bro. Like, my defensive lineman, Carl, he didn't know what to do. Nuts.
Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains.
That's insane. CPU be doing what they want, bro. Come on, Dom. Yo, Dom a boomer. Dom, he'll go boom somebody. I do like that about Dom. That's his 2nd hit stick this game. Let's go boom somebody, man.
Back to pass on 2nd down.
No, that's they trolling me bad. Wow. Zay Thomas just watched the touchdown. He run away. Bro, I'm tired of my team gambling on the game, but they gambling for us to lose. If you gonna bet on the game, bet for your team to win. Come on, bro. This is about to make me mad, bro.
With the physicality up front
Like, yo.
of this offense, 'cause that's where it all starts. If you're gonna march the ball down the field like
I'm
they
not
just
going back to the replay. It's gonna make me mad, bro.
Just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this.
Are they challenging? It ain't nothing to challenge, bro. He damn near got 2 feet down. Yeah, it ain't nothing to challenge. This is bad. This is bad, bro. Where my guy that said he liked the gameplay, bro? I ain't liking this gameplay.
After taking another look, just to
This
confirm
gameplay feel
everything,
crazy right
officials
now.
on the field got it right.
It's challenging though. It is challenging.
Lining up to add another.
Pop Tart Bowl, here we come. Oh man.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash.
We lose this game, we unranked.
15 teams.
All right, Christian. We need some type. We need a spark. Nope, you not the spark. Who can be the spark for this team? Like, is it because do we need to run the ball more? I feel like it shouldn't matter what we do, honestly. It shouldn't matter if we run it, pass it. Like, we have a phenomenal roster. It shouldn't matter what we do. But maybe we do need to run this thing. Shouldn't matter what we do, man. We should be just... Offense should just be good.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there.
Run to the outsides. Them things never work for me. All right, that's a loss of 4. Wow. And he acting like he hurt. Get up.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run.
Oh, that's wide open. That's wide open. That gotta be 6. That gotta be 6. That gotta be 6, bro. You don't get chased down. Get in there. Get in there, man. He cooked them on that route. Bad. Cooked them bad, man. Hit that footing. Hit the corner. Good route, man. Good route, good ball. All right, we respond back. Back on top. Back on top. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we have a sack. I'm gonna check the stats. What's your favorite defense and offensive playbooks of all time? My favorite offensive book is probably LSU. I like LSU. I like Oregon, and I like the multiple offense. Those probably my top 3. LSU, multiple, and Oregon, probably in that order for offense. For defense, I like this 4-2-5. I've been enjoying this 4-2-5, but I also like just the 4-3 base. It's probably 4-3 base is probably my favorite personally. Okay, now the D tackle's playing. Now the D tackle's playing a little bit. Okay. All right, come on alive then, defense. Come alive then, defense. Come alive then, defense. 4 is up, man. 4 is up, man. We need everything we could get in this one. Bro, they should add like throwback playbooks. Like, I was thinking like they should have like a 2019 LSU book, offense. A Chip Kelly book would do numbers, man. Damn, we got passing. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. Cause they working us. Don't matter cause they working us.
The offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play.
Let me check something, man. Do we have any sacks? We don't have no sacks. We gotta make a change, man. We can't go 3 quarters with no sacks and like not make a change. We got too many star players on this defense for us to watch that. We'll change the edge rushers. So Williams, I don't even know if Williams playing, but let's get somebody in here that could rush the passer, man. Like who hungry? Dave, you want to work, Dave? Dave a 5-star. Come on, Dave. Let's work, Dave. Let's change the rush ends also. Like, get Kevin in there. And, yeah, you got to come out, bro. The Twins, they not getting it done, bro. We got to figure something out. Who do we get in there? Let's get Dave in there. All right, I'm not watching that, bro. We got to change something up.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a first and 10.
Get some different hits in there.
Use the play fake now to throw. Finds his tight end. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs.
Walking us, man. These boys walking us. Boys walking us, ain't they?
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority.
Boys walking us.
And you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short.
Tackle. Who that? Who 9-1? Who 9-1? He got some heart. I gotta go back to the replay. I gotta figure out who 9-1 is. He over here tackling through people. Yeah, you gotta play more. Who 9-1? Oh yeah, that's Kevin. That's the true freshman. That's the true freshman edge rusher we just put in. He tackling through off his alignment. Yeah. We just need people that want to play. That's all. Damn, they gonna go tush push. Damn, ain't nothing we could do. Let's try to get in there. Get in there, Mason. Jump the pile. Nope. Ooh, we get a stop. Wow, and they're not gonna go for it. 2005 USC. Wishbone options. And they miss once again. College kickers miss. 17-14. They got a kicker that want to have all this drip. He got number 11 on. All this, that, and the third. Come on, man. You got a towel. What you need a towel for, bro? You the kicker. You gonna dry your foot off, bro? Come on. Do you ever match the DBs up by speed? I did. No, not normally, but I did do that for when D'Angelo Boyd was getting cooked against Florida last year. Let's get to Morgan, man. Backup tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Man, Brock Glenn somewhere smiling. Brock Glenn somewhere is smiling watching this game. Big old smile too. Big old smile. Oh yeah, that speed boost is crazy. Oh my. Usmani. And then Ezekiel hurt again. You got hurt blocking. Tighten up.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
All right, Christian Neptune is getting pressed. And he don't got what it take to win, bro. Let's work, man. Let's work. Let's work. Get back on that ball. Well, yeah, he's smiling with his $2 million. He actually drafted. I forgot he got drafted in the 6th round. So he probably on somebody's practice squad right now. Give us a good ball. Nope. Nope. Wide open too. Yeah, he on somebody's practice squad. I forgot he got drafted. Little run here. That's a good run, man. Usmani. Will not be able to return a partial ACL tear for our star receiver. Ezekiel will be out for the time being, man, with an ACL injury. Wow. He's a done bun. Ty Burton will fill his void. We might look to get him the ball here. Christian, good catch, boy. Partial ACL tear. Wow, we got to check in on him, see if he'll be able to return for this year. Partial ACL tear. That's not good for a receiver, man. That is not good for a receiver. Quan Hester getting involved. And then, bro, whenever we get to the goal line, they want to bring Ezekiel in, bro. I don't want Ezekiel to be out here, bro. Watch out, Ezekiel. You don't even deserve a touchdown. I'm still mad about that. About last week, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still mad about that, bro. Go pass here. Wow. They sent the dogs and we was not prepared one bit. We should have just ran it. Damn, bro. But Ezekiel's gonna get stuffed. Just like he did last week. He made us lose. Or he didn't make us lose, but he ain't help us win. Tell you that. All right. It's second down. We got time. We got time here. The game is not over. We got time here. Hit Tayshawn. Go get it. Wow. Good coverage, boy. That's good work. I can't even be mad. That's good work. I think Usmani is done for the day again, bro. I think it's another situation where he's... I don't know. I got to look at his stamina, bro. Like, do y'all think his stamina? Like, let's see. Is he... Yeah, he's just done for the day, bro. Like, he can't make it a whole game, and it's not wear and tear. It got to be stamina. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Ty Burton makes up for the bad route. He got lazy earlier, ran a lazy route, and we end up throwing the interception. But he makes up for with a tough contested catch, man. That's his value. That's his value. Catch the ball contested. Two people on him. The 6'5" receiver just box him out. He's a former basketball player, 2,000-point scorer in high school a couple months ago. He just boxed out the defenders. He said, man, we should be dominating the run game. Hey, Reggie, these sliders, bro, our run sliders on like 7. I think they legit on 7, bro. Can't dominate with them things on 7. But running is too easy if you don't have it on super low. This is not the right play call. They're gonna run a hurry up too. This is the wrong formation. All right, we got the D-line change out there. Somebody get a sack, man. You get a sack, you starting. You hear that, freshman? Get a sack, you starting. Get a sack, you starting. Who 9-2? Who 9-2? Is that Dom? Oh, man. Dom got to be in the starting lineup, bro. It was a cover sack. It was for sure a coverage sack, but Johnny on the spot. He said, you ask, you shall receive. 9-2, you're starting. I don't know who we throw on the bench, but, I mean, he got to move in the starting spot, man. First sack of the game came from a true freshman. Oh, come on. Let's go dime package. Play some good coverage here. They go 5 wide. Of course they do, man. Play some good coverage here. Pressure! Throw away on 3rd and long. They got to go for it here. We'll go cover 4 palms. We'll use her Mason. Nope, we on that. D'Angelo, no way, no how. Just knock the ball away. Just knock the ball away, D'Angelo. We worked on that speed all off season. Like I said, we got him in ballet. We got him in some yoga. He had them stiff hips. We had him running with the parachute behind him. Everything trying to get that acceleration up, man. Had him running hills. We went old school on him. He was flipping tires up hills. It worked out. So far, at least. So far, man. JoJo, what's up, bro? So far, it worked out. This should be GG's, man. They're going to call their little timeouts, but it's going to be a little bit too little too late. Come on, first down, end it. Come on. Come on, Ezekiel, lad. Okay, Ezekiel. Okay, Ezekiel. The big boulder. The big boulder running back, man. He's just like a bowling ball. No, what's that dance, bro? Come on, bro. Get up. Stand up, bro. 31-14, man. We make it look nasty in the end. It wasn't a blowout. It wasn't a blowout, but make it look nasty, man. So when you at week 12 and you look back at this game, it's like, oh, they did what they were supposed to do against Boston College. You kind of forget what really happened in the game. You just see the score. Good one, good one. This might move us back into like the top 12. We'll see.
But this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Mount Pleasant behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the kids on the visit, bro. Good point. Good point. Good point. What was the spread? You covered it? What? We didn't have a spread for this game, man. I ain't going to the spread this game. That's on me. We'll get the spread for the next game. Who he feeling like, man?
And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that. Trying to get everybody.
Now let's see here.
Still running. Second down, he'll throw it.
I would like for somebody to get another sack.
And he's knocked down immediately.
I mean, y'all know they gonna pass the ball. Why not? Come on, Kevin. Come on, Kevin. Figure it out, Kevin. This your first game really playing in college. No, he boxed. Wow. D'Angelo. Good stuff, D'Angelo. Good stuff.
Part of being a defender, especially against the pass, is you got to see where that receiver's going to. And when he sticks his foot in the ground, you can tell. When he stuck his foot in the ground,
Definitely forgot about them visits, man.
Broke on it, swatted the ball down, and made a nice
Boxed, bagged. Bro, the pressure, man. I run right behind him. See, I'm thinking that's on me. I'm thinking he going juke. So yeah, that's on me. I don't know why I'm thinking he going juke. So hopefully get the next Deion. Bro, we've been going. The position group we've been recruiting the craziest got to be corner. Corner and D-line is probably the two groups where we, and receiver. I guess you got to throw receiver in there because like last class we signed 2 5-star receivers. This class we on pace for. Oh wow! Did he catch that? He did not. With a ball, rolling out left. Throw that thing 50 yards downfield. Rolling out left, 40 yards downfield. That was a hell of a ball. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, corner. Damn, we got cooked. He didn't see it. Oh, we using. But yeah, corner, receiver, D-line, the 3 position groups we just have dominated recruiting these 3 years. Position group we really need to improve is O-line. I feel like O-linemen, we signed 4 stars, but we haven't got the development traits. We haven't signed the 5-star O-lineman yet. We should change that this year. We're on pace to get a 5-star. Linebacker, we haven't recruited great neither. Running back, we signed a bunch of 5-stars. We signed a bunch of 4-star gems, but nobody that's like a great development trait guy. But Rashawn Slaughter, 1 player of the game with 272, and we had 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, something like that. Played pretty well. He did have the 1 interception when Ty Burton kind of gave up on the route, but Ty ends up picking up. I believe that's his first touchdown of the season.
Everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that.
Yeah, no, that throw up, bro. That McTavius, that throw rolling out left was crazy.
I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the
That was
emotion.
crazy.
They earned a big dub today.
Do you think the gameplay is a little harder? With these sliders, yes. 100% with these sliders. 100%. But solid game for Rashawn here. Uzmani, so we got to figure out Uzmani, cause like he does not play the 4th quarters, and it's not because I don't know why. I'm assuming he's tired. Maybe I gotta look at his stamina. Like I don't know. I feel like EA should tell me what's going on. If my running back's tired and he's not playing, okay, make it obvious. Instead, I'm guessing, like, why is my running back not playing the end of these games? It's not wear and tear. Nakamura, a $126 with a touchdown. Okay, I see you. And then Ezekiel, before he got that ACL injury, he was having his best game of his career. Damn, bro. Best game of his career. You said stick with the run. As long as Uzmani in there, I will. But once the backups get in, or once Uzmani get weird and he don't feel like playing no more, I'm abandoning that run game. I ain't gonna lie to you. But damn, Ezekiel, damn, that hurts. Best game of his career gets hurt. And then David was a guy that, I mean, true freshman. Decided to put him in here in the fourth quarter because our D-line was doing nothing. D-line wasn't doing the damn thing. He comes through and get a sack, man, with the 85 power moves, the 84 strength, good tackling. I mean, we're gonna start him, and maybe y'all think that's wrong. I'm starting him. I'm a man of my word. I said, hey, someone get a sack. We're gonna start you next game. And he was Johnny on the spot. He got a sack literally 2 seconds later, 1 second later. It's a good game, man. It's a good game. That's a good game. And we move to number 13. Oh man. Oh man, sub giving out to the channel. Oh man, you be showing love. I appreciate you, my guy. USA Dave, say thank you, man. Hey, I appreciate the sub, man. I appreciate you. You be showing love. Oh man, let me get the podcast queued up. Let me get the podcast teed up. Let's see how these visits went. Hold up. What was the score of that game? 19, 20, 31. Say gift sub per dub. And that rhyme, man. I appreciate you. Rayshawn Slaughter was player of the game with 272 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Usmani Cromer once again did not play in the fourth quarter, 76 yards. Receiving numbers, Nakamura with 126 yards, 1 touchdown. Ezekiel got to be the story here as he had his best game of his career with 83 yards, 6 catches, 1 touchdown, but then got the ACL sprain, so it's really undetermined how long he'll be out for. And then who was the freshman? David. Okay. Oh. Man, where the hoop runs, man? Move to number 13. Move up 1 spot. We got Kyle, man. We got Kyle next. Okay. Corbin. We'll have a very good chance to get Corbin, I think. All right. This next game should be nasty, right? Hold up. Before we look at recruiting, let's look at their roster. Jimmy Warmack. Yeah, we should have some fun this game. If the starters playing in the fourth quarter, we in trouble, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Before we forget, let's move Dave to the starting spot. I don't know who we gonna bench. Who should we put on the bench here? Is it you have no sacks on the season? Williams, you have 2. Okay, it gotta be one of the brothers. I hate to do it your senior year, but bro, I feel like you kind of forced my hand, bro. Or we'll put you in on we'll put him in on speed rushing downs, or we'll leave him in on regular snaps. But we'll put him in on like nickel dime packages, all that stuff. We'll put David is his name, right? I think David. Damn, I did this the wrong way. They got David as a 67 overall edge rusher. Show sliders? Yeah, I got you. I'll show them right now before I forget. Because I will forget. Show you the league settings. So haven't made too many changes with this. The wear and tear haven't made changes. So that's how I know it's like the running back Usmani who keep missing time. Haven't changed any of the XP sliders. I think it's his stamina, because we did change the stamina slider in this game. So maybe that's what's going on. So yeah, our run blocking is on 7. That thing on 7. Interceptions 25. CPU 20. And then down here, yep. But yeah, that injuries and fatigue being at, so I actually decreased the fatigue recently. I think last stream I decreased it. Don't matter. Don't matter. Them boys still on the tire stuff. All right, let's do recruiting. Look at Matt Tins. Yeah, I used to use Mad 10 sliders. I know about Mad 10. I ended up going away from Mad 10 sliders. All right, we could put Buddy on the visit for week 7. But do we need to? I don't think we even need to put Buddy on the visit. I think he's going. Damn. Look at Alabama, bro. Like, yo. It's like they put hours in and kids from Virginia. What they doing with the Virginia pipeline? Wow. They're gonna win that recruitment. Ain't nothing we could do. We should get Buddy. Okay. Trinidad had a good visit. He'll commit after this week. So that'll be our tight end commit. And he's a pretty good one. 4-star blocking tight end, Jim. Yeah, he gonna be a dog. He gonna be a starter in 2 years. Okay, so we hometown hero. Okay, great visit. He's gonna commit. Like a situation like this, I feel like I could put the soft sell on, save some hours. I'll probably do the same thing for that tight end. Save some hours, put the soft sell on. So you gonna go to some LSU baseball games this year? Look like they have a squad. I usually go to the regionals I'll be at our regionals when we host the NCAA tournament. So I'll definitely be there for regionals. But maybe a regular season game. We'll see. Last year I think I just did regionals. Okay, so we can finally hard sell the 5-star. #1 player in the nation from Camden, New Jersey. Mike. He's a bust. But to be a #1 prospect from Camden says a lot about him, man. So we can do the double soft sell. All right. Could throw him on the visit. I would actually prefer the week 10 visit. We're at week 5 right now. The bye week visit, I just don't see the benefit personally. Do week 10. And then we have another 5-star bust lineman we could go out there. I mean, should we do it? Yeah, these guys are all. Go the other 5-star bust. No way they both normal development. One of them gonna be good. One of them gonna be good. Buddy, defensive alignment, edge set. We got too many edge setters. It's the archetype I usually don't like, but I don't want to turn down 5 stars. Okay. Another double soft sell situation. Now we could do a visit. Let's see. Let's make it a week 10 visit, and then we'll try to get it be a complimentary visit with some other guys for this bye week. So I could put him on it too, but then we could put 50 hours here. So, okay, that visit went well for the 5-star lurking linebacker. Looking good for him. Good speed, good tackling, or okay tackling, solid hit power. Coverages are good. It's a good linebacker, man. Instinct on gold. It's a good linebacker there. Then this is going to be a little bit of a tougher recruitment, huh? I'm looking at that playing time grade. So we have 5 linebackers added to our board, outside linebackers. It's interesting that he still has a A+ playing time grade. That tells me he is the best out of all these linebackers, right? I think that's what that tells me. The only reason I say I think because technically he's the only Sam linebacker, so I'm not sure if he viewed these other guys as competition because the other guys are Wills. So I'm not sure if he view him as competition. He might not, but I think he does. I will assume he do view him as competition. But this is recruitment. I don't know if we'll win. Georgia, they coming. This one we looking good. Iverson and Simpson. Oh. Damn. Okay, so we're done for Buddy. Yeah. Locked out plans. When did he commit? Oh, man. Wow. You easy. Wow. In-state kid. Can you predict? That's a good question. A star elite development player by abilities to start. That's a good question, man. I don't know the answer to that, but I wouldn't be surprised if the answer is yes. Let me note that. It's a good question, man. I'll do some testing on that. Good question. So we lose out on the in-state corner, and wow, look at this, bro. Like, yeah, what are we supposed to do? Nothing. Get out. Get out. You said season 2 full movie had you hit the subscribe button. Good stuff. I appreciate you, man. Hey, Fresh, be honest. How much you watched? How far you get, man? That's a 22 hour. 22 hour. That's how much you end up watching, bro? 22 hour. Bro, I didn't think YouTube was gonna let me upload that. Bro, I was doing research, so when I edit the video and I finished, I'm like, damn, it's 22 hours. So I asked chat, can I upload a 22-hour video? Short answer, no. That's what chat told me. Short answer is no. And it's like the most you can upload is 12 hours. I'm like, well, that's wrong because I just uploaded a 14-hour video with no issue. So I'm like, are you sure, chat? So I ended up just being able to upload it, but all right, we could throw Buddy on the visit also. And we need to. Damn, his visit costs 40. You greedy. He's from so far, that's why. Where can I get some more hours? Where can I get 25 hours? Anywhere? You know, he's on a visit right now. I can't just, yeah. We have another week to do it because we're only at week 5, so we can schedule the visit next week for him. That's fine. Damn, we're only gonna get one corner this class, and it's gonna be the zone corner. Wow, that's not good. We was looking so good with corners too. Looking so good. Let's hop into this game, or let's see what the podcast saying, man. We forgot about the podcast.
So you look at the final score: Florida State 31, Boston College 14, and on paper.
Or actually, yeah, let's listen to the podcast. We got 2 to listen to. Let's listen to the storyline for this game right here.
This is the brief on the betting preview for FSU versus Cal. Okay, so the scene is Doak Campbell Stadium, and this one really looks like a massive mismatch on paper. We're talking about a crucial get-right game for an elite FSU squad that's kind of stumbling at 1-2, and they're up against the Cal team that's just not on their level. First up, the odds are just totally lopsided. FSU is a 21.5-point favorite. I mean, the money line tells the whole story. FSU is at minus 1,200, which basically means Vegas thinks it's a lock. You can see why when you put FSU's elite roster rating up against Cal's rating of just 76. Second, and this is a biggie, there's a huge quarterback mismatch. Cal's quarterback Jimmy Warmack really struggles under pressure. He's got 6 touchdowns but also 4 interceptions. That is not what you want against an FSU defense that's getting faster, especially with edge rusher David Azala stepping into a starting role to harass the pocket. And finally, here's how this game is probably going to play out. The expectation is FSU gets an early lead, right? Well, that'll force Cal into obvious passing downs where you know Warmack is prone to making mistakes. So with FSU's quarterback Rashawn controlling the tempo, an upset really only happens if FSU sleepwalks or turns the ball over a bunch. So look, unless they totally self-destruct, FSU should win this one comfortably.
So we're 21.5-point favorites. So let's capitalize on that. Now let's listen to the podcast on the previous matchup. It should be quick, a couple of minutes. We'll listen to it while we're on defense here.
So you look at the final score, Florida State 31, Boston College 14. And on paper, that's a comfortable win, right, over a ranked team.
Exactly. You'd think the locker room would be, popping champagne.
But it wasn't. If you watched the game or you saw the look on the players' faces, it felt heavy. This wasn't a celebration.
It was eerie. That's the only word for it. FSU, they handled their business. They moved up in the rankings. But this felt more like a survival check than a victory lap.
We're not just talking about a win today. We're talking about the very high.
Wait, hold on. I gotta pause the podcast. Cause look at the true freshman David. I put him in the starting spot. My senior middle linebacker Mason, just getting mushed to the ground. But look at David. Set the tone. Boom! Just pop him. Just set the tone, David. Like you're not a true freshman. Boom! That's what we needed, man. That's what we needed. We're using Notebook LM. That's what we're using for the podcast. And Banks, appreciate that follow, bro. Yeah, that boy, yeah, bro. I'm happy. It's early, but I'm happy about that decision.
Price they paid for it.
Yeah, that's the headline nobody wants. But okay, before we get to that cost, let's look at who kept the ship afloat. Rashawn Slaughter. The numbers are solid. 272 yards, 3 touchdowns. Player of the game. But watching him, it wasn't a flashy highlight reel.
And that's a good thing. I'd argue it was better than flashy. It was clinical. You have to remember the context here. They were coming off 2 really emotional losses.
Right.
The easy thing for a quarterback to do there is to press, to turn forced throws just to make a statement. Play hero ball.
Exactly. And that's how you lose the game with 3 interceptions. He completely avoided that trap. He took the check downs. He managed the game. It's not the kind of wild performance that wins you a Heisman, maybe, but it's the exact kind of decision-making that NFL scouts absolutely love.
So he realized his job was to not lose the game, not necessarily win it on every single throw.
That's it. And he had help.
He did. Christian Neptune was basically his security blanket out there, 76 yards, just moving the chains again and again.
And while Neptune was doing the dirty work underneath, you had McElmore just blowing the top off the defense.
126 yards, just stretching the field.
That pairing is what makes it all work.
McElmore forces the safeties deep, and that opens up all that space for a guy like Neptune. It was, a perfectly balanced attack.
Which makes what happened next even harder to stomach.
Yeah. We have to talk about Ezekiel Ladd.
The running back. Before that fourth quarter, this was looking like the game of his life. It was his breakout. 83 yards and a touchdown. He was running downhill. And what that means is, he wasn't dancing around. He was hitting the hole hard and fast. He was giving them that physical edge they've been missing.
And then late in the game, the ACL sprain.
The air just went out of the stadium. You could hear a pin drop. You lose your most dangerous physical runner just as the schedule's about.
What a ball! What a ball!
Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy
Ooh. Let me get one more look at this, man. The reason I'm so proud of this because I just stood in the pocket. Yeah, we drifting back, but we found it. I was thinking about taking a shot to Ty Burton. I wanted to hit the crosser, but just take a shot and just deliver a ball where only he could get it, and he had to go get that thing. Good ball. Good ball. Good ball. Good ball. They talking about Ezekiel, the receiver, not the running back.
To get tougher. That's the real cost of this win.
So you get the W, but you lose a huge piece of your identity on offense.
A huge piece. Now they have to figure out their run game from scratch.
Okay, so while the offense is scrambling for answers, the defense, they might have actually found one. And in a really surprising package, David Azila.
A true freshman. This, for me, is the most fascinating part of the whole game. The defense played well, sure, but Azila got the only sack. But if you talk to scouts, they're not even looking at the sack.
They're not.
No, they're talking about his presence.
Okay, wait. Explain that. What's the difference between just getting pressure and having presence?
So pressure is what you do after the ball is snapped. You chase the quarterback. Presence is when the quarterback has to account for you before the snap. Azila's first step is so explosive that the offense has to slide their protection, their linemen, over to his side. He is disrupting the entire play just by lining up.
And Coach Marcus Vale sees it. He's already announced Azila starting next week. I mean, that is a massive vote of confidence in a freshman.
It's a message to the entire locker room. It says seniority, the old depth chart, that's gone. If you've got the talent, if you produce, you play. It's a shift from wait your turn to win right now.
So let's pull all this together. You've got a quarterback playing smart, efficient football. You have a defense that's getting younger and more explosive. But you have a roster that is just, I mean, it's battered. Losing key guys like Lav. What does this tell us?
It tells me they're an MASH unit. They are, without a doubt, resilient.
Come on, man. David hungry. Another open field tackle for David, man, on the screen. If he don't make that tackle, that's first down, man.
But they're not chasing style points anymore. They're not trying to look pretty for the polls. They're just trying to keep the train on the tracks.
Which leaves us with a pretty heavy question. In a season that's
David,
defined by these
what we doing, David?
wins and mounting injuries, how long can you keep winning before that?
Man, David working, man. Man, working. Pressure on that play also. You said, just found the channel. What's the elevator pitch on this dynasty and what's happening? Hold up. BJ, go get one, BJ. Love what I'm seeing so far. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. So, elevator pitch, man. I ain't do an elevator pitch since college. I remember back in college we had to do the elevator pitch. For this dynasty, what I'll say is we have a AI created dynasty with our head coach named Marcus Vale, and AI told us to go to FSU. We took over FSU, and we are in year 3. We won a national championship last season, which was an absolutely crazy run. I think it was probably one of the best storylines it could have been, honestly. Good ball, man. Christian Neptune getting involved. Rayshawn Slaughter is our starting quarterback. He actually took over last season for the previous starting quarterback. So we try to do it like very immersive, very realistic, or as realistic as possible in this game. So, yeah, we going through some growing pains here in year 3. As I said, last year we won that natty. But this year, we just had an absolute gauntlet the first 3 games. So the 2-2 record don't really tell how good this team is because we played literally the best teams in the nation the first 3 weeks. So, yeah, it's kind of like where we're at this point, man. It's kind of where we're at. All right, let's run the ball here. I don't think we ran it much yet. Uzmani, Chroma. Nothing there. Go back to the pass. We can even go 5 wide. Nakamura. What you want to do, Nakamura? Break a tackle then. All right, come on. It's wide open. It's wide open. Christian Neptune Christian Neptune, the transfer. We brought him in for speed. That's what we brought him in for, man. I don't like that celebration. We actually need to change up. Whoa, 7'7", 98 yards for the quarterback. I need to change up our starting receiver situation a little bit since we have an injury. I like to change that up just a tad bit. I think Ty Burton, the 5-star freshman receiver, I think he should move into the X receiver spot as he's just the big body.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
So let's make that change now. Before I forget. So yeah, this is kind of how I envision it. So like that. It's kind of the way I see it. Yeah, that's kind of how I see it.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the
All right, let's
21.
keep playing defense. There go RPO, Mason. Yep, good stuff, Mason.
Picked up a couple. He's down at the 23.
This is one of them games where I'm not sure if they score, man. I don't mean to jinx anything, but hey.
Florida State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats.
They got -3 passing yards in the first.
First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end.
Okay, 3rd and
No chance
2.
to run, but still a good gain. A cacophony of
What's in the
noise
blitz here?
complicating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the dope. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Okay, quick pass, first down.
It's Highsmith. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Stick with this 4-2. 5, 4-2-5.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Kind of boxed.
Floating
No
away.
pressure, and we always over pursue, man. And he's gonna take a hit.
Got him free for
Not a big one, but Jimmy Warmack, that's gonna be his biggest gain of the day. He's not having a great season for Kyle. He's at 6 interceptions with 4 picks on the season, so he's not the best quarterback right now.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Hopefully we catch our first interception. No, we have one. Dom actually have one.
Wants to go up top.
Boxed.
Working that left side now.
3rd and 2.
They make the stop, trying to
Let's go nickel and send a blitz.
to get to that 1st down marker. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Do go run. We're all over it, man. And they'll bring out Frederick Valentin, man. I feel like we haven't said his name too much. That's our starting safety. He had a great year last season as a backup safety.
Between the uprights, it's
But we'll be up 14-3. As soon as I said they're not going to score.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big
Oh, my
time
goodness,
kick for the
BJ.
Sharks.
That's how we feeling? Oh, wow. You got caught by a lineman, BJ?
Through the traffic nicely for a
I thought you had one.
that one before he's brought down.
Thought you had one, BJ. Take a shot.
Off the play fake on 1st down. To
Oh
throw.
my goodness, or no, that's not his name. Tayshawn is his name. Tayshawn, absolutely wide open. Tight end has been, like I said earlier, has been too involved this year for one reason or another.
That can make plays. There's a big
But he's still a very good player.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
Just haven't found out how to get him involved yet.
After a pickup of
But we'll figure it out.
28.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it
Throw a screen to Kristen. Don't pick it. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I threw that. I seen him breaking on the ball. I should just throw it away.
Finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been
Can we hit
lights
Ty
out
Burton
up
on
to
this?
point. Very
Maybe.
accurate, making good decisions.
Nah, hit the running back. It's too easy. Just take it.
Finally throws his first incompletion of
It's
the
too
game.
easy.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field.
I like this play right here.
He's gonna throw it.
Yep, hit Ty. The sure hands receiver, big body down to the 5.
Get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Noles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
They lined up off sides. Okay, Usmani, easy touchdown.
End zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
With the motion, that's your favorite play. Decline this baby. Yeah, I feel like I should do more motion. I feel like we don't have that many plays with motion. It's gonna be 21-3 here, man. We knew it was gonna be nasty. It should get nastier.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Tulane is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in New Orleans for some time. They're up by 24 over Rice. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here.
All right, let's see what we got here. Go run on 1st down. It's a good open field tackle, man. Who is that? Who is that? That's a true freshman. Quincy, I believe his name is.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
2 minutes.
3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire.
We all over it. We all over it, man. That's my linebacker sticky in man coverage like that. My linebacker, man. I'm willing to press. Press them, man. Get in their body. We got some corners out here that could guard. We got, they go screen. They scared. Thomas, Thomas. Good work. Good enough job. Good enough job. You see the difference between this team and Boston College? I like that. I like that. I like these sliders, man. Because, like, the bad teams like this actually play like a bad team. And then the good teams, bro, he low-key sticky. The good teams are actually, like, they actually play like a good team. I feel like with some slider sets, you just don't see that. I feel like everyone played the same with some slider sets. Let's see here. Oh, if you would have caught that, you gotta catch that, Ty. That's your whole game, man. You supposed to be the big body receiver that make the tough catches. That's supposed to be your whole game, Ty. Tayshawn, get involved, Tayshawn. Get involved. Up to 50 yards. Back on the ball. Come on, back on the ball.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for
Nakamura.
DBs to cover. He's a real weapon
Wow,
in this
bad ball.
offense.
Wow, it was open. It's a tough throw, but it's one we expect him to make.
Completion, 'cause that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws
Let's
last
see
week. He's
here.
doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix
Can we
things
throw
up?
that to
They can really
Nakamura?
confuse
Bro,
this
2 overthrows in a row. Both. I'm not gonna say that one's wide open, but there's a window there. That could have been completion. All right, 3rd and 10 here. Throw this out route. Oh my goodness, that could have been pick 6. Bring out the punter. Cut your losses. That could have been pick 6. Oh, that could have been pick six.
Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its
Let's see
way
what they
to the
got.
field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen,
I want to take it to
I
half.
just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points.
Them boys ain't running hurry up to take the half, man. Them boys trolling me.
This is the brief on the betting pre.
Them boys trolling me. And they caught up. Oh, okay. Little Hail Mary.
The pass falls incomplete.
All right, 21-3 at half, man.
Wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a
Them boys ain't playing the fourth. Or maybe we, or do we play the starters in the fourth, at least on offense? I would like for Rayshawn to get into the Heisman Trophy conversation. And for that to happen, he got to have a couple 400, 500-yard games. Hey, our two-man drill is so dumb. 100%, bro. They'll run the ball like with a minute left and 3 timeouts. I think they literally did that last stream. A minute.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Like, we scored. They had a minute to score. Yeah, it was against Georgia, bro. It was against Georgia. So we scored, left them like a minute, and they had 3 timeouts, and they could, you know, go for the win. They don't even need a touchdown. They just need a field goal. And they decided just to run it out and take it to overtime. Made no sense. Why is this circle, bro? Oh my goodness, that's on me. I'm pressing square. Oh my goodness, we take a sack and fumble the ball. That's on me, bro. I'm trying to throw the screen, pressing the wrong icon. Bro, it's never circle. It's always square. Always square. Get Ty Burton involved, man. Get Ty involved. Get him involved, man.
Don't always have to get rid of it quickly if you have that type of protection and enough time for a receiver to run that slow developing route.
No doubt. He comes across the
Uzmani's going to go in motion. We're going to throw it to him, man. We're going to throw it to the playmaker. We're going to throw it to the playmaker.
with the great protection.
And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
Throw it to the playmaker and let him make plays. That's all.
Wants to throw on first down.
Go right back to him.
Got his man.
Go right back to him.
Stopping just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something.
Go
to
hurry
stop
up here.
You're going to dictate to the defense.
Oh my goodness.
Cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the
Let's
field
run
a
it.
little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
The Seminoles are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try
Wow.
to run for it. Stopped in the backfield,
Wow.
and this defense has forced him into
They want me to
fourth
go
down.
for it. I agree.
Defense is about seeing
I
it
agree.
and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they
Got a
pull
couple
the trigger
options
so
here.
fast, get to the back,
Couple options here. That's open-ish.
Can't make the
Did that man just miss it? Did he just miss the ball? It didn't look like it was a terrible pass. Yo, I ain't never see this before, bro. This is slouchy. He been dropping passes all year, but this different type work. This is slouchy. This like a swing and miss. Yo, how you missed the pill, bro? On 4th down? That's a different type slouch. Bench him.
gets a 4th down stop.
I would, but he the best we got at this point.
Fourth down, they were ready for the pass.
I one guy tore his ACL.
Job being in position
Now we talking about the.
play, and now their offense is
Oh
coming on
man.
the field.
Yeah, he got scared, bro. He definitely alligator arms. He definitely got scared. Heard them footsteps.
That one well covered just
Nah, that's different, bro.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but
He is a speedster receiver, bro. He's not supposed to be going across the middle of the field like that. That's different. Why are you going to the other side?
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of
All right, come on.
get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man.
3rd and
They've got
7
to
here.
get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game
Boxed.
going. They're the
Oh
ones
my
that
goodness.
make
We let a tight end outrun us. Bates, you got like 97 speed. How the hell you let the tight end outrun you on a drag? Insane.
You're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive
He got like
line running back
97
pick it
speed
up,
over there.
because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Coming out on first down with the play.
Somebody just got absolutely pancaked, bro.
Welcome to the
My D-line.
frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he
Do stunts work? Yes, stunts do work. I don't run stunts,
makes the
but they do
defense
work.
have to account for him every single play.
To the air on second down.
Damn, bro, they killing me with the drags and slants.
All the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how
Play
about throwing him
action.
to drag,
Yeah, they
letting
just
him catch
check
it,
down,
and
check
use his
down,
speed
check
to turn
down.
it upfield.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Golden Bears can really attack on this second and short. Bring in the heat.
Pressure up the middle. There we go. We finally get a sack, man. Who that? Who 9-7? Who 9-7? Is that the true freshman? No, he's a sophomore. He's a sophomore. That's Emmett Garrison. He's the sophomore D tackle.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains.
Bro, hold up. Okay, that's fine.
On third and long, try to convert through the air.
Check down.
Let's it go.
Nice job by the defense there.
That was 4th down. I did not realize that was 3rd down.
Field goal range, they go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has
All right,
to
should be
line up
21-3 here.
break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He splits the upright. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive.
All right, come on, let's keep working.
That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness.
Good Tayshawn.
Just got to cash some of these drives in.
Tripped up for the tackle.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
All wideouts, no backs. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Wide open. Wow, we had a touchdown. Christian, that's a touchdown too. Block for me. Good work, boy. Christian Neptune makes up for that nasty play on the last drive where he just absolutely missed the pill. That's your use. You know, just run. Just run. I think he might be the fastest person on the team. He's definitely the fastest person on offense for sure. Christian Neptune, the transfer. He wasn't the best receiver. We could have brought in a better overall receiver, but I thought he fit a need that we had, and that was just speed. I feel like we just didn't have speed in that receiver room. I want to look at the replay. Did we have other stuff open? I think we had. Yeah, this was absolutely wide open, and I should have hit this. This would have been a much easier touchdown. We got my best receiver lined up against the tight end. I should have hit that. I think this was open. Yeah, this was also okay. Yeah, we had options. Ty also won over the top, so we had options.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
I don't think we're gonna bench Rayshawn, man. Like, and we also have nobody else to bring in. Like, it's not like we have a young quarterback that I want to get involved like we did last year. We just don't have that this year. So I could care less about. That sound bad, but our backup quarterbacks are none of them are going to be starters one day, and I kind of know that. So next year, quarterback, he's not on the roster right now. He's just not. Next year, QB1, not on the roster.
Some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. The Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Had that 5-star running back, bro. Yeah, we got both of them. I forget their name. Yeah, we got both of them. One of them was like Zach Dre or something like that. I remember his first name was Zach. He was the East-West playmaker, and then we also had the contact seeker. They on the roster. They haven't played. I think they're going to transfer, bro, and I don't want to say I don't care if they transfer, but like the 4-star running back that we brought in is a higher overall than the 2 5-stars. So like, I'll actually show you. We got time today. So D'Angelo, where you at? D'Angelo, he's a top right corner, 77 overall. He's a higher overall than the 2 5-stars down here, John and Zach. Like, how is the 4-star better than the 5-star? Way better too. So it's like, if the 2 5-stars transfer, so be it, man. They don't got development traits. They both, everyone's impact. So yeah, we need to find a guy in the running back room.
Maybach music.
Somebody came through with the sub. Kane, appreciate you, my guy. Drop the follow and the sub, man. I appreciate you.
Shazam!
I appreciate you, brother. Y'all boys been showing love, man. Y'all boys been showing love. 2nd and 2 here. Wow, TDs. All the impact 5-stars. Yeah, bro. This recruiting class was so weird. Like, we brought in so many 5-stars, but so many of them was mid. Jimmy Warmack trying to have a day, man. Yeah, this recruiting class is weird. Look at Jimmy, man. Look at Jimmy. They calling timeouts? No, they didn't call a timeout. Why did they say timeout then?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle trying to
big hit, man. Good stuff, Mason. Williams hurt. Bring in Carl. Get Carl out here. Get Dugo run. I'll go for it.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be
probably gonna be a run. 4th down here.
On the option play, but how about the physicality?
They go quarterback run. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you like how they make some classes stronger than others? I do like, man. I do like that. So how do you use your Amazon Prime sub? If you go over to the Twitch, wow, they went for it too. I was not expecting that. So from my understanding, if you go to the Twitch, I got it pinned. So the link is pinned. So when you go see the chat, if you click that link, it shall allow you to use your Amazon Prime sub. And watch ad-free. Oh, and support the channel.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage.
Yeah, are you on mobile? That's a good question.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field.
All right.
He might want another play. They'll crank up this drive.
Holden.
Finds his back in the middle. A They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Said my second year not having Amazon Prime, but I'd rather just not have ads. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you supporting the channel, man. That's big time.
Wants to go up top.
Wow. Oh my goodness. That was so wide open, man. We would have had that first down.
Couldn't get it to the receiver.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart.
That thing was so wide open, bro.
Pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Here's a heat.
Oh my goodness, that's a bad ball. He was open. That ball was behind him. Hey, tighten up, Rayshawn. We trying to get you the Heisman, bro, but you got to produce. Tighten up, bro. Tighten up, bro. Got punt. 304 yards, 3 touchdowns. It's not good enough for a Heisman year. And this game is really not over. This game is not over.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
But I know you got to connect your Amazon account to your Twitch account. Bro, what are they running? That counts as a sack. He did not earn that sack. I'm hating. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Second and 15. I don't know why they want to run it with the quarterback all of a sudden. Big hit. That boy Dom, man. That boy Dom. JC Lowe. What a name. JC Lowe.
A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Zings it complete to the right.
4th and 1. They got to go for it. Mason, severe wear and tear.
Down in the fourth quarter. It's
Really?
too late for empty possessions. They'll go for
It is a run here. We all over it. Zay Thomas in the backfield. Good work. Good work. Now we need a touchdown. Don't force it, throw a pick, but we can use a touchdown here.
Well, the slot receiver's running the in route there, and he does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense right over the middle of the field.
They'll go to work in the air on second down.
Good work.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down.
Wide open. Oh my goodness. Christian Neptune. Christian, they can't hold Christian right now, man. Christian got buck 28. What? He got buck 28, man. They cannot hold him.
He just keeps piling up.
JC Lowe sound like somebody that's singing 90s R&B. No cap, bro. Call that man JC Lowe. That's funny.
Everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard.
That boy dancing like they're not getting whooped on.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the
Get in that end zone, Ty. Back-to-back touchdowns for the young lion, the young dog, man. He said he got to play. Hit the Quan. Hit the Quan. What y'all know about hit the Quan, man? Ty Burton said he got to play or he transferred, man. That's what he said. He said playing time is probably the most important thing to him, man. A guy that see himself in college football for 3 years, and that's it. 3 years, and he planned on playing every single year, and then on to the NFL. Who am I to deny him of that opportunity? You know, who am I? to deny that man of what he want to do.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
See here, they're going to hurry up.
Fires to the wideout.
Hmm.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
3rd down.
Find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit.
That gotta be us.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
I wonder if D'Angelo Boyd. I feel like he's having a pretty good year so far, man.
Throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success.
Good coverage. Good coverage. Good coverage. Benjamin Westerman, the true freshman. Good question. Who's your standout players on both sides of the ball so far this year? Good question. Very good question. For offense, standout player. I was gonna say, like, would you say Ty Burton? Maybe. He hasn't started that many games. He played in all of them. Probably Ty Burton. Like, especially that one game where he broke out. The game we lost against, the first game we lost. Who was that against? That first game we lost, that probably was his best game, where he had like 70 yards, he led in catching and yardage. But he had that interception, or he had that drop ball that led to the interception to lose the game. I'll probably go with Ty, bro. And he about to get another touchdown here. I'll probably go with Ty Burton. Cause I said, he has been catching some stuff that nobody on the roster the last 2 years would catch. Like these contested balls. Even though we had guys like Creed Whitmore, guys like Dallas Wilson, they wasn't catching the contested stuff, like the jump ball, some of this stuff. For defense, I don't know. I feel like nobody on the defense really truly balling. Like Mason, the middle linebacker, he's solid, but I think we would have been okay without him. The D-line, nobody's going crazy on the D-line. Maybe it's Dom. Maybe it's Dom. Dom last name is like, bro, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Maybe it's Dom Lee Burden, whoever his name is. Got the crazy last name. Maybe it's Dom. D'Angelo, I feel like having a pretty good year. Like, we haven't said his name too much. That's usually a good thing for a corner. Look at you. Good work, boy. In your opinions, who would y'all say is the standout player? Bro, look at that coverage. Look at this. Look at this, bro. 2 BSs can't happen in the same play, EA. Only one at a time. You don't get to do 2 in one play, bro. One at a time. The hell, bro? Look at this, bro. My star safety. You good? Like, what? You ain't want to hit him too early, so you don't hit him at all? And then he tried to go for the tackle. All right, bro.
This guy did.
All right,
that
bro.
was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
So, gotta get him some yards on the ground. I don't know if he's capable, bro. Oh, they go onside kick. Bro, I don't know if he's capable. He got like 75 speed. And he's fragile. I don't know if he's capable.
these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now
I did not think that was a run play.
Nice lead.
I thought that was a pass, 100%.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long, so let's just run the ball.
Do we have a bomb? Ty Burton in the back. Oh my goodness, it was there. Good coverage. We had a step. Maybe I might throw it too late.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot.
Damn, that thing was there. I ain't gonna lie, it was there.
I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the
Damn, that thing was there.
wrong, but like, let's live in this moment.
That would have been
Try to be
tough.
great right here to end the game.
Ty Burton. Ty Burton. Ty Burton. Ty Burton. Ty Burton. He not even fast. Yeah, we running it up. We ran it up on him. We ran it up.
They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter.
He not even fast, bro. His speed only like 87. He got the celebrations though. He for sure got the cellies. He for sure got the celebrations, man. Oh my goodness, a $112, 3 tugs. Hey man.
And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that three.
That man Ezekiel gonna be sick when he get back.
Comes on a pass from 40.
He gonna be sick when he get back. He gonna be looking around. Where my starting spot? Where my starting spot? Your starting spot back there, bro.
And here's the return.
That's your starting spot back there, bro. Right there, bro. You gotta sit right there right for now. I'll let you know when to get up. He gonna be sick. Oh man.
Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an
Cause we can't
opportunity to
bench Christian. Christian, he janky, but he the speed.
There weren't a lot, obviously, David.
His hands type janky. He remind me of Nelson Aguilar.
I was gonna say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session.
He remind me of Jalen Rager. Y'all see, y'all don't know who I'm talking about. Y'all don't know ball.
A week to figure it out what
Big
the
hit.
offense is gonna
Y'all don't know ball. Y'all don't know Jalen Rager. Y'all don't know Nelson Aguilar. Y'all know who that is.
Drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent
So, Nelson Aguilar and Jalen Rager is, bro. Them two, bro.
now they've won back
Golden Tate,
probably building a little
Marcus Vale.
and you want it to be.
Oh my goodness, Rayshawn, chill out. 6 tugs on him.
Create momentum.
6 tugs, man. 6 tugs. He trying to make a Heisman push.
You never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
We covered that spread for sure, man. We covered the hell out that spread.
Sports, college football.
Another gifted sub, bro. You a man of your word. You said get this sub per win. A man of his word, man. I appreciate you, bro. I didn't think you was serious. I didn't think he was serious, bro. That's a man of his word. .72 completion percentage. Eight catches, 112 yards. 3 TDs. Christian Neptune did his thing also. Did the defense do anything? I feel like the defense ain't do nothing. We did have 2 sacks. Okay. But not too much other than that. Quincy going crazy. You said you ever see the video of the guy who said, of course I seen that video, man. You said we was catching him unlike Angalore. Yeah, I seen that video, bro. Of course I seen that video, man. That video's funny. Of course I seen that video, man. You said, oh man, you gotta record every stat for LM. I don't do every stat. I don't do every stat. I'll do like the whoever played really well. So like so I did the our quarterback Ty Burton, I did Christian, and nobody on the defense played outstanding. Maybe I could have did Quincy, the backup safety, talked about him. But nobody played like outstanding on the defense, so I ain't cover it. But it's a couple ways you could do it. Like I could talk about it, I could speak it to it, and we do get our first commit. First commit. SMU ranked. SMU like that, man. SMU ain't on that. I'm SMU boys. They ain't on that, bro. They ain't on that. All right, so at some point we gotta go after that linebacker, bro. We about to bring in a crazy linebacker class, bro. All right, Corbin. It'll be an interesting recruitment. I think we have a chance. I would like to find a running back at some point. U week 7. Let's give him on a visit before, just in case. So he was on a visit. The hell? Oh. Oh, the hell is on my walls? Spider got some nerve. Don't you ever come in my crib again. Got some nerve. If you gonna be in here and you a rodent, you better hide. The hell? Wanna come show yourself and you think you're not gonna get taken care of. The audacity. Not related to college football. Bullshit. Opinion on the AJ Brown situation. I want to trade him. Is how I personally feel. I hope the Eagles trade him. That's how I personally feel. I'm personally fed up. It's like he's a good player, but it's like, bro, when you I don't know, it's like I don't like how he went out. Like, for example, Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard, Phillies legend. I always had like a sour taste in my mouth. No Diddy. Hold up, no Diddy. Always I always felt a certain type way about Ryan Howard, how he went out. Like, the last image I have of Ryan Howard is him tearing his Achilles while he ran to first base. Not his great career. Not the great career that he had all the years before, but tearing his Achilles while running to first base, and he was washed up that year, and that ended our season. That ground ball he hit, and then tore his Achilles just trying to run to first base. But like how he went out, or AJ went out, is like, all right, you had a really bad game in the playoffs, even though all season you was popping it. All season, you on people's stream talking bad about, the offense, you laughing about the offense, this, that, and the third. But as soon as you have the bad game, you don't talk to the media. Oh, now you don't want to talk when you play bad. But Jalen Hurts played bad. The coaching staff had a bad day. You teeth and palms. Like you talking to the media and you singing. But as soon as you play bad, you don't want to talk to the media. No, because that's when I'm most interested, when you play bad. That's why I really want to hear you talk. Is when you play bad. Is when you drop 3-4 passes in a playoff game. That's when I want to hear you talk. So that's my personal feelings about the AJ Brown situation. Is I think he a great player, but I can't do the bigger than the program personality, bro. I can't do that. The bigger than the program. What changed from this season? We lost our offensive coordinator. I feel like that's the biggest change. Lost our OC. But we'll be back. We'll be back. All right, he should commit after this week. So Juan Brown, I would like to put hours into him, man. But it's absolutely no reason for me to bring in 5 outside linebackers. I mean, well, like you could go play D-line. The Thumpers could play D-line. Yeah, the Thumpers could definitely play D-line, so we could do that. He said, worst time for AJ to do all that talking and not show up when it matters. Yeah, man. It's like, I would have respected it if he played bad and, showed up in the media, the press conference, but like to deny the press conference and, take the fine. I don't know. That's weak to me, bro. That's corny. That's corny, bro. Cause I just feel like he was quick to blame someone else for when the team was playing bad. So, damn, Don, we have no chance. Who got in the Super Bowl, bro? I might not even watch it, bro. I'm hating, but I'm gonna go with the Eagles' cousins, the Seahawks. I'm gonna go with the cousins, our cousins. But I'm hating, bro. I might not even watch it. I'm be honest, bro. I'm be honest with you. I might not even watch it. I'm a little salty. I'll probably end up watching it. Say straight up nut for that. That's how I feel, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's weird. That's weird stuff. Let's put the podcast on, man. Let's see what the boys from the podcast talking about that last game.
I want you to imagine a video game for a second. You go into the team editor, you crank every slider up to the max, and you end up with this roster that is, well, it's technically perfect.
A 99 overall.
Exactly, a 99 overall. And that is what Florida State looks like on paper. They're the reigning national champions. They have NFL-level talent at almost every single position. So by all logic, they should be, boring us to death, winning by 40 every week.
But boring is probably the last word anyone who's been watching would use. It's been more like a psychological thriller.
It's been stressful. And that right there is the paradox we need to dig into today. How can a team be so dominant talent-wise, yet feel so fragile when the ball is actually snapped? We're going to look at the whole roller coaster this FSU season, but specifically, we're dedicating a huge chunk of our time to the resurgence. But we have to understand the rise of quarterback Rashawn Slater, because his journey from like the panic against Alabama to that absolute masterclass against Cal, that's the key to this whole thing.
It really is. The whole narrative arc is just fascinating because it defies, the usual sports logic. A championship team is supposed to start hot and stay hot.
Right.
Instead, we saw them get dragged into deep water right away, find a whole new identity out of necessity, hit a peak that honestly looked unbeatable, and then just slam into a wall against Michigan and Georgia.
So let's start where it all began. The opener against number 3, Alabama. This was supposed to be a coronation, the champs are back.
Yeah, the victory lap.
But the game kicks off, and it immediately felt off.
It felt like they were just unprepared for the physicality. And you have to give Alabama credit here. They ran a perfect game plan to make FSU uncomfortable. They didn't try to get into a track meet with them.
Right.
They turned it into a street fight. They just muddied the waters. FSU needs rhythm. They need timing. And Alabama just blew up the line of scrimmage on like every single play.
And they were trailing going into the fourth. The crowd's getting antsy. And then the absolute worst case scenario happens. We have to talk about the Usman trauma injury.
This was a huge moment. For anyone who doesn't, track the depth chart religiously, Chroma isn't just another running back. He was the safety valve for that whole offense.
Again, it picks up the blitz.
Exactly. Picks up the blitz, catches the check down, gets you 4 hard yards when everything breaks down. He was supposed to be the next Joe Jackson.
The heir apparent.
And he gets 3 touches, 3, and he's gone for the game. That is a terrifying moment for an offense. You lose your rhythm, your security blanket, and all of a sudden the entire weight of the season drops right on the shoulders of your quarterback, Rashawn Slater.
And this is where the whole script flips.
Yeah.
Because in that fourth quarter, something changed. They put up 24 points in one quarter. against that kind of defense. How does that even happen?
It happened because Rashawn stopped trying to manage the game and he just started attacking. This was the birth of elite Rashawn. He finished with 258 yards and 4 touchdowns, but the really important number, 0 interceptions.
And all that chaos.
In all that chaos with his running back gone, D-line in his face. He was just surgical. He punished Alabama for every single mistake they made.
It wasn't only him, though. We saw some unexpected heroes step up. Christian Neptune, who I will admit I did not have on my bingo card for a game savior. He had 85 yards.
Neptune was fantastic. And then Dom Liebenberg on defense sealing it to the pick 6. I mean, that's the exclamation point.
Yeah.
But the takeaway from that game wasn't that FSU was perfect. It was that FSU was resilient. They showed they could take a punch.
Which brings us to the main event for our deep dive today. If Alabama was all about survival, the next chapter was about pure dominance. We need to really settle in and talk about the Cal game. The source material we're looking at is literally titled Florida State's Resurgence, The Rise of Rashawn Slaughter, and it zeroes in on this game as the moment it all clicked.
This is that 10-minute focus we promised because you cannot overstate how important this performance was. The final score was 49-19, but even that doesn't really capture it. This was an offensive clinic.
I was looking at the box score right before we started recording, and the numbers they barely look real. Rashawn Slaughter, 419 passing yards, 6 touchdowns, completing 72% of his passes. I mean, what was he actually doing out there? Was it just chucking it deep every play?
No, and that's what's so scary about it. Usually when you see these 400-yard games, it's because a quarterback is forcing throws or, they're playing from behind and they have to throw it 50 times.
Right, desperation stats.
This was different. This was just pure efficiency. He was dissecting the defense. He was identifying the coverage before the snap, knowing exactly where the soft spot in the zone was, and delivering the ball before the receiver was even out of his break. That 72% completion rate, it tells you he was in total command of the geometry of the field.
And it looked like he had forever to throw, but he also had guys just getting open instantly. We have to talk about the youth movement here, because Rashawn wasn't just throwing to veterans. Yes. Ty Burton. This kid comes out of nowhere. Well, not nowhere, but you know what I mean. And he drops a stat line of 8 catches, 112 yards, and 3 touchdowns. As a true freshman.
It is so incredibly rare to see a freshman wide receiver come in and just dominate like that. Usually freshmen, they struggle with the playbook or the physicality of college corners, but Burden looked like he'd been there for 3 years. The source material calls it WR1 energy, and that's just a perfect way to describe it.
What does that actually mean, WR1 energy? Is it just about being fast?
It's about trust. It's that Rashawn looked for him in the red zone. That's the key. When you're inside the 20, the field shrinks, the windows get tighter, and quarterbacks usually only throw to the guys they trust with their lives.
The security blankets.
Right, and Rashawn was feeding Burden for touchdowns. That tells you the chemistry between them is already off the charts.
And if you're the defensive coordinator for Cal, I mean, that has to be a complete nightmare.
It's impossible. It is the classic pick your poison dilemma. You've got Christian Neptune, who had another huge game, 128 yards, 2 touchdowns, so you probably want to double team him.
Sure.
But if you double Neptune, now you're leaving a true freshman who's on fire, Ty Burden, one-on-one. And if you try to play a soft zone to keep everything in front of you, Rashawn is so accurate, he'll just pick you apart underneath all day. Cal had no answer. None.
It really felt like they broke Cal's spirit early. And looking at the other side of the ball, the defense was just setting Rashawn up perfectly, too.
Right. You can't ignore that context. Cal's quarterback, Jimmy Warmack, was already having a rough season. I think he had 6 touchdowns and 4 interceptions coming in.
Not a great ratio.
No. And FSU's defense smelled blood in the water. They forced him into bad throws, they created turnovers, and they kept giving the ball back to Rashawn with a short field. It just allowed the offense to keep its foot on the gas.
So we have the monster stats, we have the breakout star in Ty Burden, but why does this one game matter so much in the grand scheme? The sources mention a pretty big impact on recruiting.
This is the ripple effect of a blowout win like that. Recruits are watching. And specifically, the sources highlight a guy named Jamie Dink, a massive right tackle prospect from Vero Beach.
The big guys up front.
Exactly. If you're a top-tier offensive lineman, what do you want? You want to play for an offense that scores points, an offense that showcases your ability to protect a star quarterback. Seeing Rashawn put up Heisman-level numbers and the offense looking totally unstoppable, well, that closes the deal.
So it changes the whole narrative.
Overnight, after the Alabama scare, there were whispers of, is this team actually good? After the Cal game, the narrative became, this team is an absolute juggernaut.
And it cemented Rashawn as a legitimate Heisman contender, too. You just don't throw for 6 touchdowns in a Power 4 game and go unnoticed.
It put him on the national map. It moved him from talented starter to the guy to beat. And frankly, at that moment, looking at that 49-19 scoreboard with the recruiting wins piling up, it felt like nothing could stop them. They were that 99 overall team finally coming to life.
And that, of course, is exactly when the universe decided it was time to humble them. Because you can't have a roller coaster without the big drop.
For the Michigan curse.
It is genuinely bizarre. Michigan is just the boogeyman for this program. FSU is riding high, they're feeling invincible, and then they run into the Wolverines and lose 14-7. It was like hitting a brick wall.
It's just a complete clash of philosophies. FSU is built on speed, spacing, explosive plays, everything we saw against Cal Michigan. They want to drag you into a phone booth and beat you up.
Yeah.
They play trench warfare. They are so disciplined, so physical, and they do not care how many stars you have on your roster.
But looking at that game closely, did Rashawn even play badly? Because the narrative after the game was, slaughter tokes against Michigan.
You said what playbook you using? We are using Boise State book. We're using Boise State, man. I think we're gonna end up calling it a stream here, man. I'm hungry. I need to eat dinner before we get too late. But let's check out our stats, and we'll call it a stream here after that. And yeah, with the hopes of going live tomorrow or Thursday. You said, what's good, my boy? Good to see you online again. Oh, man, as I'm saying, I'm about to hop off. Oh, man, my fault, my guy. But Rashawn Slaughter, trying to make a Heisman race, a Heisman push at least. 1,500 yards, 16 touchdowns, 2 picks. I'm interested to see how that match up against the rest of the quarterbacks in the nation. Uzmani, not really doing too much. Not really doing too much. Yeah, W stream, man. I appreciate y'all boys. Y'all boys show love this stream, man. We gotta go live again, like I said, tomorrow or on Thursday. It's a good stream. Enjoy it. Hey man, Timeless Buckeye, my guy. You always here, and I appreciate that, bro. Receiving numbers. It's interesting to see Christian Neptune leading in yardage. W stream, love the series. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's interesting to see Christian leading in yardage. I doubt it in that way, but Ty Burton is quickly getting very involved here. Sack numbers. Lee played 1 game and that's it. We got to get Lee more involved. He got them 2 sacks in like the first game of the year. I don't think he was on the field since. And then we got the 1 interception, 1 pick 6 from Dom. But, I mean, we're playing probably our best quarterback, or the best quarterback we're going to play all year, St. Clair. Transfer from, where is he at? Ohio State? No, where is he at in real life? Alabama? No, that's Keelan Russell at Alabama, not USC. Where's St. Clair at in real life? Is it Ole Miss or is it Ohio State? I know they got Julian saying, I think Ohio State. What's up, Raw? Yeah, I think Ohio State. He a Buckeye. He from up the road. Every dynasty he turned to 1-1s. Every dynasty. So we could look at the Heisman race here. Not yet, bro. But Julian, 82 overall. What type of yardage he putting up? We got better numbers, bro. But their record probably better. Deuce Nice, Bryce Baker, bro. I hate Buddy. Not literally. I just hate him because he Michigan starting quarterback, and Michigan been cooking us all series. I don't got no real beef with Bryce Baker. We could look at the top quarterbacks in the nation. Damn. I thought we was gonna be leading, or at least up there. Where are we at? I thought we had like 1,600. Okay, I thought we had like 1,600. But Buddy going crazy. 24 tugs. He going crazy. All right, man. I appreciate y'all boys. We're gonna call it a night right there, man. We're gonna call it a night right there. Make sure to check out the Twitter, man. I'm gonna keep saying it every stream. Go follow the Twitter. Link in the chat. Anyone that followed the Twitter, I'm gonna follow you back. But I like to tweet during the day about the upcoming stream. So yeah, let me drop in the YouTube chat. So yeah, I like to tweet about, you know, like for example, when we re-signed our quarterback, I tweeted about it. You know, go check it out. But I appreciate y'all boys, and we'll be live again soon.